Alright, what up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? People who are not watching, hope everyone's having a good day. Because I'm having kind of a shitty day, literally. So, the first thing I wanna see. So the first thing I wanna say is that the reason why I'm streaming this is because I don't have any software or game recording software to record my gameplay like I did on my older videos because Elgato is now in possession of my brother, and I don't really have a good laptop. The laptop I'm using right now to stream is kind of shitty, and it's not really efficient when it comes to doing what I wanted to do. And the screen's kind of fucked up too, so that's another thing. So I'm just gonna stream it and talk over it, and we're just gonna review my stats on Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So with that done, I want to first show off my classes. My classes are named by my favorite Naruto and anime characters. So Obito is my favorite character from Naruto, and Mikasa Ackerman from Attack on Titan, my favorite character from Attack on Titan, and Bardock, my favorite Dragon Ball Z character, and the rest are just my other favorite Naruto characters. So there goes all that. They're mainly customized by what situations I can use them. Most of them are randomized, but this class, my Sasuke class, is built for high kill streaks and kill rampages. So that one's built for that. My Obito class is made specifically for this gun because I'm trying to rank it up. And the Mikasa one is my try-hard one. So when I'm ready to go, when it's game time, I use my Mikasa class. And my Bardock class is more for ground war. So that's that. My Madara class is more for close quarters. More specifically, hardcore shipment or rust. Because I'm trying to rank up that shotgun. And I also have my Goldie Glocks ready for it right there. And that's that. My Nagato class is just a randomized class with a rocket launcher. I have a suppressed scar. And then Kakashi is more for my free-for-all, so I use Kakashi for free-for-all. The AUG is my best gun, so that's why I use that. My Minato class, it's more for like long distance, 6v6, 10v10s, hardcore, more specifically hardcore, because that rifle does mad damage, bro. And core, it doesn't do that much. My Pain class is more ranking up the AK and the bow. My Itachi class is more for like long sniper fights on ground war or regular game modes. And that's that. Those are all my classes. So this one's randomized, and this one's randomized. But everything else is set for a specific task. So my Obito class is the one I've been using mainly lately because I'm trying to rank up the Striker 45, and so far I'm doing pretty good. I'm already at level 50 and I unlocked it not that long ago. So we're doing pretty good with it. So let's get to the real deal here. As we see, I am at rank 108 on the season. My career level is 315. And I've completed almost more than a quarter of these, more than half. So most of them are way too easy. Get 15 one-shot kills, easy. 7 emergency airstrike. That's a challenge. It's not too hard, but it's not easy. Run over 50 enemies using vehicles. Now running over enemies in this game is fucking hard because like people, they see you and they'll shoot you. And they won't give you a chance to like run them over because they're not trying to die. So I mean, it's not that easy. Point blanks is done. EMP field upgrade, that's easy. 30 headshots, easy. Calling a care package, easy. Most of this is very easy. The LMGs with 350 kills with LMGs is easy. IAV, I use the IAV a lot. No, actually I don't, not anymore. But it's really easy if I kept using it or go to ground more. Regain 750 health with a stim. Yeah, that's easy. Calling 25 cruise missiles, easy. 5 matches of gunfight, easy. And I know exactly how to get all these challenging challenges done quick too, so that could be a separate video one day. Once I start getting everything organized and fixed up, start having my proper software, get my mics and everything, my privacy, my time, and then I could make a whole separate video on how to complete these challenges without any effort, bro. I can do it. So this is my last season, my season 1. As you can see, it's a lot more filled up because I maxed out the rank and I was doing the challenges, so I didn't do them all, as you can see, but I did pretty good. So season 0, not really as most accomplished as season 1, but I got there. I did most of the challenges. 50 kills with the launcher. I didn't do free-for-all wins. 50 kills with the gunship. Wait, I didn't do that one? Oh, damn. I didn't use the gunship. That's why. Okay. So yeah, so we're still working on season 2 and almost at maxed rank. Alright, records. As we can see, the M4 is my weapon of choice, but it really isn't. It really isn't. That time when I was grinding for the gold M16, I had to use it so much that it beat out the AUG for my weapon of choice. So I gotta get that fixed up. I'm gonna play some free-for-all, get that gun back up to where it belongs, because I am not an M4 user, bro. I use the M4 as an M16, but not as an M4. Sometimes I would run commando, but I don't use the same M4 as everybody else does. So, oh shit, this laser doesn't work. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I played for 6 days, 19 hours, and 14 minutes. So I've been playing since the game came out, but I don't play too much. So, I work a lot, so I don't have a lot of time. But since today I'm doing this, I have some time. So I have 6 days, 19 hours, and 54 minutes worth of gameplay total. I played over 1,456 games. That is almost as much as kills as I got for the M4. As you see, I have a negative win-loss ratio because I'm always being paired up with dumbasses who don't know what they're doing. With 588 wins and 717 losses, with a win-loss ratio of 0.82. Pretty garbage. My highest kill streak was at 19, which was pretty fun because I think that was a game of Shipment. I was playing Shipment with Psycho, I believe, and I got a 19 kill streak, and it was pretty fun, dude. Like I was just going ham. I was going off on them. My KD is at a 0.99, unfortunately, because it's these games of Shipment. I mean, Rust. When Rust came out, before Rust came out, I was at a 1.0. And that's not good, but it's not bad. But I was at a 1.0. But when Rust came out, I was playing Rust a lot, and I was doing terrible on Rust. I cannot play Rust to save my life. So my KD went down by 1 point, but I don't care about the KD. I mean, I'm just here to have fun. I mean, most of the times, most of my games, I'm going positive. Sometimes I'm going really negative. It depends on how I'm feeling and my mood, and if I'm tired or not. So my KD really doesn't bother me at all. Score per minute, 72. Put 100 on that. That was my score per minute on World War II. No, 200. I don't remember. I don't have World War II installed anymore. But that was that. So we're gonna look at my kills. Oh, these are leaderboards. Okay, combat record. We're gonna look at my weapons, lethals, tacticals, and everything else. Alright, with the AK I got 1,125 kills. Not that good with it, as you can see with the KD ratio, my accuracy. But it's a decent gun. But using the 545 rounds really doesn't work as a rifle. So I wouldn't recommend using the 545s if you're using it for medium distance range fights or long distance fights. So I use those rounds as more for a submachine gun Like, go ahead and throw it on the AK-74 if you can, like I did with my class. So don't use the 4.54, the 5.45 rounds on the AK-47. The Odin, dude, I love this gun when it came out in the beta, and I was like, dude, I love this gun. I'm gonna use it a lot. And then I used it in the actual game, and I was like, okay, I mean, it's a good gun, but it's not really my thing. I want to see what else is in store. So I fell in love with another gun, which we're about to go through here in a minute. But the Odin, high damage, high range, very slow rate of fire. So what I recommend you do with the Odin is throw a sniper scope on it and throw that fat ass suppressor on it. Switch it to semi-auto, go to hardcore, boom, 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 one at a time, bro. The FAL, I remember using this gun when the game first came out, but I didn't like it. It sucked. I hated it. It was terrible. But that was because I was playing on core. But if I can assure you, if I use this on hardcore, I would go off, because this gun is the #1 choice when it comes to hardcore. This gun is always being used in hardcore. So this gun, trash on core, but godly on hardcore. That's all I gotta say for that. Now the FAMAS, or the FR556. I used every gun I unlock. I use for a while, and then if I don't like it, or I just don't use it ever again. So that's the same case with the FAMAS. I bought a variant from the store that makes it look like the FAMAS from Black Ops. So I used it a little bit then, but then, I was like, it's still the FAMAS, and it's not really my kind of gun. So I just didn't use it after that. But I don't really know what you can do with the FAMAS. I mean, it's a 3-round burst assault rifle. I mean, what else can you ask for? I mean, medium, long distance range fights. Just don't throw the extended mag on there. That shit makes it look so ugly. Like, oh god. The Kilo 141. Now this gun right here, bro. This was the first gun I used when I downloaded the game and hopped into multiplayer. The Kilo 141. Everybody's running the M4. I was using the Kilo. And I love the Kilo because, like, it's just the perfect rifle for me, bro. Like, its range, good. Its damage, it works. And it's just, you can make it mobile too. So I mean, like, and it wouldn't look ugly. I care about my gun's looks, and it wouldn't look ugly if you made it look like a carbine. So I have unlocked the Union Jack variant of it, and then I've been only using that with the Kilo. So I keep the Kilo on the Union Jack, and if I was in the league, everybody would be running M4 or MP5, but me, it'd be the Kilo red dot sight, compacted with the little stock and the built-in suppressor, and I'm good. Kilo's my favorite assault rifle. It's gonna be my main assault rifle when it comes to playing CDL or any competitive game. The M13, oh my god, bro. I have a love-hate relationship with this gun. So the M13, I used it in the beta and I fell in love with it. I was like, oh my god, this is going to be my main gun. The M13 is going to be my main gun when I hit the multiplayer in the actual game. Unlocked it in the actual game, and I was still loving it, but then I realized, I'm like, dude, this gun's ass. It takes like 5 to 6 hits to kill somebody with the fucking M13, and I hated it. I was like, you know what, man? I unlocked these 300 blackout rounds. Let me give it a shot again. So I put in the 300 blackouts, and it didn't feel any different at all. Besides the fact that your kills are discreet, and you don't see the enemies don't see their teammates dying. And I just couldn't use the M13. I keep going back to it, and I'm like, dude, nah, it sucks. I go back to it again, I'm like, I can't do it. And whatever I do with it, it won't work because its damage is so low for like a long range rifle. But don't get me wrong, its rate of fire is pretty high. So it might need to be used as an SMG, which I haven't tried yet. But I wanted it to be my main rifle, but it just did not live up to my expectations. So I picked the Kilo over the M13. So we're moving on to everybody's favorite assault rifle, the M4, bro. So I noticed in the beta, I said, alright, everybody's using the M4 because there's not that many guns to use here, but everybody's using the M4. So I had started using the M4. I wanted to see what it was about, and it's a pretty good gun, dude. I'm not saying it's terrible. That's the reason why everybody uses it, because it's a real gun. I mean, it's a real good gun. And I just couldn't. I'm not one of those trend followers. I'm like, all right, good gun. I'm gonna use it too. Excuse me. But I wanted to be unique, so I chose to use the Kilo over the M4. But the M4, high rate of fire, moderate damage, and you can switch it from 30 rounds to 60 rounds, and it's a good gun overall. But I just couldn't bring myself to use the M4 like everybody else does. So I went ahead and made the commando variants. I made the sniper variant, and I made an M16. So I golded it out with the M16 and the sniper, and that made me proud, and that's why I got that many kills with it. The Scar, whoo, it's a good gun, real good gun on hardcore, bro. Way too good, but it's just I cannot use it sometimes because it's just such a heavy gun that like your aim down sight speed is really killed when you're trying to use it as a rifle, because like you see somebody from a distance, they see you too, and you're like, oh shit, I gotta shoot him before he shoots me, and by the time like you're already aimed and like you're already dead because the gun, you just aim so slow. But what you can do is put a grip on it, on the pistol grip, or you could throw in the folded stock, make it a smaller gun so it could aim faster. That's what I did on my class. So it just has a slow, it's just real heavy, you know, but the damage is perfect, and it shoots a little slower, and it has a real small magazine, but you can throw 25 to 30 rounds on it, but it'll just make the gun heavier, and the last thing the gun needs is to be heavier. So and plus with the 7.62 rounds on it, NATO rounds, it's already heavy, dude. Like, it's a heavy gun, and your aim down sight speed is just terrible. The Grau, well, I unlocked this gun not too long ago, and I can say it's a pretty decent gun, but I wouldn't main it because it's just not, it just doesn't look like the kind of thing I would run a lot, because it's just, I don't know if I want to use it as an assault rifle or as an SMG. I just don't like being stuck in that dilemma where like, SMG or assault rifle. So I'm like, no, I didn't want to put myself in that kind of position. So I used it for a bit, and I didn't get too high with it. So I'm like, nah. The Ram 7 or the TAR. I mean, I was excited for this gun. I wanted to unlock this gun when it was out in Season 1. But when I used it, I was like, it's not all that. It's not really all that, honestly. I mean, you could throw a whole bunch of attachments on it, and it'd probably be good, but it just like, it didn't feel right to me. It's the same thing with the Grau. SMG or assault rifle. It's a bullpup rifle too, so like, I don't mind using bullpup rifles. I mean, I used the AUG, so I mean, I think that was the thing. I told myself that I have an AUG. Why would I need to use the RAM? You know. So I only used it for like one game, and then I never used it ever again. Combat knife I use on my other class to move faster. I really don't even like use it to like pull it out and knife somebody, because you know you gotta hit two people, hit twice to melee someone. But my little throwing knife trick, I mean not mine, everybody should know this, but the throwing knife, you get a knife when you melee, so I'd rather do that than use the combat knife. Pila, it was my main rocket launcher going into this game. I trusted the Pila because of the lock-on, and it did what I needed it to do. So Pila was my main rocket launcher when using ground war or playing larger game modes. So the Pila was my choice. The Joker or the Javelin. I mean, I've been starting to use this gun, and I got a few kills with it, as you can see, but I die more with it because of it just takes so long to shoot. You gotta lock on, then you just wait for it to lock on, you shoot, and then the rocket goes up, and it goes back down, and it probably doesn't even blow it up most of the time. So I'm starting to learn how to use it, but overall, the Strela P, I mean, it's not a rocket. It shoots like a big giant ballistic like kind of bullet, and it shoots a real fast one, so like you don't need to measure your shots like you do with the Pila or the RPG. So I used this gun a couple times, but it doesn't, I don't feel like it does as much damage as it says it does, so I don't really use it. But and it takes so long to reload. You have to have amped or to use it. So the RPG, everybody's favorite rocket launcher. Annoying in hardcore, very annoying. But it does what it needs to do. You know, it just does its job. I use it a lot on Ground War, but not anymore because I'm trying to learn how to use the Javelin or the Joker. But sometimes I use it in hardcore and like Shipment or whatever, but not a lot because I hate when people do that. So why would I do it to other people? You know. But it's because I have a class that's stuck with it. I could change it out, but I don't know. The M91 or the Saw. See, this gun, I saw it in the beta and I was like, okay, this gun is just some made up LMG. But then I took a look at it and I'm like, dude, that's the Saw. The M24 Saw. So I've been using it since then. And I'm like, dude, it's a pretty powerful LMG. But it's real bulky, as you can see. So I don't throw on an iron sight on it. And I'll have the 150 rounds on it. And I'll just leave it like that. But I throw a bipod on there. So I can like lay down and just shoot everyone. But M91, my main pick for an LMG. The SA87, I've tried, bro. I tried with this gun and I couldn't. I just couldn't, man. The MG34. I gave it a chance, let me down. Holger. Okay. This was the gun I wanted so bad. So bad. I wanted the Ram. I'm like, okay, the Ram would be cool. But the Holger, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, dude, I'm going to turn this thing into an assault rifle. And strictly use it as an assault rifle. And that's what I did. As you can see in my classes, my Sasuke class, it's my main gun that I use to get kills. And I love it, man. I fucking love it. As an assault rifle. But nothing else. I can use it as a carbine. But I love it as an assault rifle more, bro. It's just, it fits perfectly in my hands. PKM, I don't like it. Don't like it at all. But I mean, it's an LMG, and a lot of people like this gun, but it's just not for me. I tried to use it, and I really gave it a chance, but I'm like, dude, I don't want to use this gun. Pistols, 357. I mean, I bought a variant, the Callahan, so it's like it looks like the one from Modern Warfare 3, the one that I use, and I like it. I like this revolver, but I'm more of a Desert Eagle person more than a 357. So I was like, you know, this gun's cool and all, but I'm gonna put on a class that I rarely use. I only use it for style points. I'm not gonna lie to you. Desert Eagle. Well, see, I have a hatred toward this gun because when I would use it in core, I would never hit my shots. I don't know if that's just my lack of experience with it, or it's just that I don't know how to use it. So I just kept using it, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting better with it. So I only strictly use it for hardcore. And if everybody seen my stream before, I have a cute little pink Desert Eagle. So I like it. The X15 or the Glock, bro. I am a god with this pistol. I love this pistol. I don't know if you noticed by now, but a lot of my favorite guns have negative KDs, but that's fine though. But the Glock is my favorite pistol in the pistol group. Favorite pistol. I will always fuck with the Glock. I have two different variants of my own custom Glocks. I have Goldie Glocks and Glockamole. And they both do their job, and I'm real good with it. 1911. Not really a big fan of it because of its low magazine capacity, but even if I did throw an extended mag on it, I wouldn't be a big fan of it because it just doesn't look right to me. But I mean, I think I've golded it out in World War II, but I wanted to gold it out in this game first because of my I bought a blueprint for it, and I just wanted to see how it looked in gold, and because it's already gold, but there's parts of it that weren't gold. So I said, all right, I need to get this gun gold so I can see how it looks. So I never did that. I gave up on it, and it just M19, love it, man. I just don't use it a lot because I prefer the Glock over this. It does its job, low power. I'm not gonna lie, 9mm pistol, but I love it, man. It does what I want it to do. I can use it as a tactical pistol. Throw a suppressor on it, throw a laser on it, and throw like a red dot sight on it, and that's it, man. That's what I do with it. Don't use the riot shield. Don't use the 7.25 because I picked it up a few times. That's why I have 3 deaths. But I just cannot bring myself to just use that gun. It'll just break my dignity, you know. I just couldn't do it. This is my favorite shotgun, the R90 shotgun, because I loved the KSG back in Modern Warfare 3, and I love it too in Black Ops 2. Even though they shoot different calibers or shoot different kinds of shells, the R99, I mean the R90, bro, like it looks like a KSG. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna use this shotgun. And then when I got it, I noticed something about it. I'm like, whoa, 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 what do I have here? I have a KSG times 2, bro. It's a double barrel pump shotgun. So I'm like, wow, I'm gonna fuck around and use this. And I used it, and holy shit, man, I was going insane with it. So I love this shotgun. The Origin 12, it looks weird to me. It looks so weird to me that I did not want to use it. I gave it a chance, and I'm like, dude, I just couldn't use it, man. Model 980, or the 680. I mean, it's a standard pump shotgun. I mean, but it's not nothing special, you know. It's just a basic pump shotgun. So, but I rarely used it. I only use it on certain occasions. Oh, not my kind of gun. The AUG. All right, here is my favorite gun in the SMG class, the AUG. The reason why I love the AUG so much is because you can do so many things. It's a very versatile gun. You could throw on a long barrel, throw on 5.56 rounds, and you got a rifle. You could take the little barrel off and make it look like the way it is on here, SMG. Or you could throw on 5.56 rounds and throw on the little barrel in the front, throw a foregrip on it, and you got a carbine rifle, dude. Like, it's everything you can. It's very versatile. You can do whatever the hell you want with the AUG. So I love it. And it's my first golden gun, and as you can see in my classes, it's platinum with a Truth Hurts blueprint, and it's my main gun when I want to play free for all. So I love the AUG. AUG is my favorite gun, but it needs to get back to where it needs to be. The Bizon, I only used it just to gold out the platinum out my classes. Excuse me. The MP5. See, I love the MP5 until it became the meta, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna be the MP5 user. I'm gonna be the guy that uses the MP5 because everybody uses the M4. Everybody else is gonna use the MP7, but the MP5 was gonna be my gun until it became the meta, where everybody started throwing 10mm rounds, foregrip, no stock. So I'm like, all right, I'm starting noticing the meta, and then I just said, nope, not doing it. I'm not going to succumb to this. So I said no. MP7, arguably one of the best guns in the game, bro. But I just couldn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm getting a call. Alright. Anyways, the MP7, very good game. Arguably one of the best guns in the game. And it's one of my go-to guns when I'm going to be competitive, and it's my go-to gun when I'm being discreet, being stealthy, low. The only thing that bothered the hell out of me with this gun is its extremely low damage. Its damage is so shit poor. It was so hard for me to get long shots on core. Then that's when I went to hardcore. I started using the MP7, and I got it golded out. But that's the only thing I hate about this gun, is that it's low damage. Shoots real fast, low recoil, very mobile, but just not powerful at all. So that's what balances all of its feats, though. But really a main gun when it comes to being tactical and stealthy. P90, I use this gun quite a bit, but the only thing that I didn't like about it is it was just too good for me. So I just didn't know what to like choose between the P90 or the MP7. Turns out I chose the MP7 because I just liked it more. I know this has a lot more ammo, but I don't know, dude. Something about the P90 just told me no. Striker 45. I am currently working on this gun, and I'm gonna gold it out, but I'm gonna stick with using a blue camo, the blue tiger, because that's just the tradition for me, man. The Uzi I only used to gold out. The AX50 I never fucking used. I never used the AX50 because it's just not my gun, dude. Like, people use it so much. It's just not my gun. It is not my gun. It's powerful, don't get me wrong. Very powerful. It's just not my gun. Crossbow. I'm a god with the crossbow. Even though I'm negative, I am a god with the crossbow. Dragunov. Never used it. HDR, my main sniper rifle. I don't like any of the sniper rifles in the sniper class. Maybe the crossbow. No, the crossbow's marksman. Okay, I don't like any of the sniper rifles. But the HDR is what I just settled with because I'm like, well, it's either the X50 or this. So I'm like, alright, fine, HDR. So I use the HDR more than any sniper rifle. Kar 98K I used as a sniper rifle before I went to the actual sniper rifles. And I was real good with it. I didn't like the scope though, the little arrow, and then that's when I checked I can change it, and I loved it since. But if I'm gonna do a 1v1 on Rust, best believe I'm using the Kar 98K. EBR, good gun. Terrible on core, but good on hardcore, just like the FAL. But the reason why I like this gun is because I could turn it into an M14, or I could turn it into one of the sniper rifles from Modern Warfare 2. So, MK carbine, repeater, overused by everybody else. But this is a real good gun. But it's this gun or the Kar 98K, and as you can tell which one I chose. And that's all the guns. Lethals, I use grenades rarely. Semtex, more than the grenades. Throwing knives, as you can see, I've used a lot more than I used the grenades. Proximity mines. I use thermites, Semtex, and proximity mines more than any kind of lethals. Tacticals, let's see. I guarantee you smoke grenades have more uses than all of them. Decoy, what? Oh, it's hits. 82 uses. 200, 500, 350. Gas grenade. Yep. Smoke grenade is my main tactical. I'm an objective player, more a domination player. Capturing that flag, throw a smoke grenade there, place your trophy system down. You're capturing that flag. Kill streaks. I only used the gunship 5 times. Care packages 5. Emergency airdrop 5. I used the IAV a lot. Got 40 kills with it. Chopper gunner 17. I got the infantry vehicle more than I got the chopper gunner. Oh, wait till we see my Wilson numbers. Let's see, 12 uses with the Hilo, or the Pavlo. 15 with the cruise missile. 1 advanced UAV. 24 VTOLs. I gotten 2 juggernauts. I don't know why it says 1, but I've gotten 2. Shield Journts, 17. 87 uses with the Wilson. 341 kills. 51 uses with the precision airstrike. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Personal radar. I don't know why everybody uses the personal radar. Why does everybody use the personal radar? Like, is it because it shows when you shoot on the mini-map? Like, come on, man. Counter UAV I've used before. Sentry gun I rarely use, dude. Cluster strike, only 31 uses. UAV, I got the most uses. Okay. I used to use white phosphorus a lot. That's why I got like 42 kills with it. Game modes, gunfight. Here we go. This is where shit gets for real. Okay, yes. Let's do it. I have 407 kills on gunfight with a KD ratio 1.9, 400 267 kills and 374 deaths. So, gunfight, I'm efficient. Ground war, rarely to ever play. As you can see, I'm stupid negative on ground war. With only 61, with a .61 KD, 299 kills, 490 deaths, 70 captures, and 11 defends. Kill confirmed. I play a lot because I play the mosh pit matches. With a 0.91 KD ratio, with 744 kills and 822 deaths. With 661 confirms and 208 denies. So if you add that number up, that's like 869. That's 869 confirms total. Capture the Flag, I played like once when it came out, but I haven't touched it since. Cyber Attack, apparently it says I never played it, but I did play it once. Free for all, here we go, look at this. 260 score per minute, 1.18 KD with 308 kills and 261 deaths, and my longest kill streak is 7. Now, I hope you're ready for this one. Boom. Same as my KD ratio, as you can see, because Domination is my game mode. 249.82 score per minute, a .99 KD, with 2,324 kills and 2,346 deaths, with 688 captures and 303 defends. No overplayed grind. Modern Warfare 3 Drop Zone. Close your eyes and think of Modern Warfare 3 Drop Zone. How perfect that was. And when they threw it on here, it was just a whole different game mode, man. I couldn't do it. Gun game, I'm a god at gun game. Depends on what's the weather like. But I have 2 wins. Cause no. I don't know how many wins I got with gun game. My nose is so stuffy. I'm sorry if I'm stopping a lot. Hardpoint. Let's see. 1.02, 608, 597 with 1,748 seconds on the hard point. That is a total of, let's see, we're gonna go to Google and look up 177.48 seconds. Alright, let's do it. That is a total of 29 minutes and 7 seconds on the hard point of my career on Modern Warfare. So that's pretty impressive because when I play hard point, sometimes I don't play, and sometimes I do. Headquarters, fuck, I hate headquarters, bro. I fucking hate headquarters. I never want to play headquarters. I want this game mode taken out of the game. Not because I suck at it, it's just that I do not want to play it. Infected, pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie though. Ground and Giant Infected, it's fun. Search and Destroy, I really don't play Search and Destroy. I mean, I would love to learn how to play it, but I just don't really play it a lot. Reinforce, I played once, but that's about it. Team Deathmatch, a 1.01 KD with an 28-36, 28-13. That's the game modes. Field upgrades, munition boxes, I've used 117 times. Stopping power only used 15 times. Deployable cover I've used 137 times. Trophy system 268 times. Dead silence 206 times. EMP drone 176 times. Recon drone 13 times. And tactical insertion 17 times. And the weapon drop I've used 50 times. So you got all that. You know, all my accommodations. I'm not gonna go over every single one. And those are my records. Alright, let's talk about operators real quick and I'm gonna end it so I can post this on YouTube already. Okay. My favorite coalition operator, Alice. Alice is my favorite because she's such a badass chick, dude. Like, look at this. I already bought like 2 skins for her. She's such a badass chick, bro. So you gotta, she just, like, when you execute somebody, she just goes ahead and says,
Bitch.
calls him a bitch, bro. Like, how is that badass, you know? This execution is pretty cool, too. I have 2 executions for her. And then there's the axe one where she turns him around and says, what's up, nigga? Like, bro, Alice is a badass. But I'm using Wyatt to complete the challenges. But another one I like the most is Domino. Even though she's not that much, but see, as you see, I bought a skin for her.
One less problem.
Execution's not really all much. Just beats him with a shovel or a spade. But I started using, when I first started playing this game, I was using Domino. And she's a pretty badass chick because I have a thing for Asian girls, even though Domino's not. Well, in this skin, she looks pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie. She's not too much, not all that, but I used her because she was Asian, so. And another one I use sometimes is Thorn, because I bought this one, and his execution's pretty sick. Boom, boom. So, Allegiance. My main dude, Rodion. Rodion is a sick motherfucker, bro. I bought this skin for him. And he has this execution. It was pretty basic, but this one's pretty cool. But the only reason I don't use him anymore is because he just doesn't have a nice execution. I mean, the first one is okay, but I want something to where, like, he doesn't fight back. You know, where the guy you're killing is not going to fight back. I started off using Bale because I thought he was pretty cool. Hold on. This execution right here, he's just fighting back. And this one, he fights back too. Headbutts him. So, Minotaur is pretty cool too. But I've used Zane for a while. I've used Azure. And I've used Sid. I have this sick execution for Zane. Beats him with a club. That's why I've used him. I used Azure for this execution. Those beats him with a brick. Boom. And I used Sid because of this throwing knife execution. So, Sid's an American too, so that's why I used her. But we're gonna go back to using Minotaur because I got my pink skin going on. Well, that's it. And I know this was pretty long and it shouldn't have been that long because it was unscripted and it should have been scripted. But oh, kill streaks I use. Alright, we already went over my kill streaks. But right now this is my new kill streak setup: Precision Airstrike, VTOL, and Chopper Gunner. So, but yeah, man, that's my shit. That's all my stats. Video was way too long because of its unscripted nature, so I'm gonna continue playing my game. And hope you enjoyed the video if you looked through it all, and I'll see you next time.